This is the tombstone of George Black. He was born in Montreal, and he became the manager of the Montreal Telegraph Company. He came to Hamilton and set up the telegraph office here in Hamilton, and so he was a bit of a mover and shaker at the time for communications that was brand new, which was the telegraph. He was experimenting with the telegraph lines and its potential, and what he did was he was able to telegraph to a moving train on the tracks, and it worked. So he wasn't using wires anymore to get the message across, because it didn't need the wire for some reason, and he couldn't get a patent for it, so he never got the recognition of that technology change. In 1867, Samuel Mills, who was our MP at the time, and that's Confederation, commissioned him to put on the very first light show in downtown Hamilton with electricity, and it was at the Montreal Telegraph Company window display, and this was lit up on Confederation Day, and it was a big event here in Hamilton. So he's got his reputation for being an idea man, an experimenter, and a communicator. He gets involved with Alexander Graham Bell in 1874, when Graham Bell has invented the telephone. He can now speak on the wires. And in 1876, he's now the agent for selling the telephone to other people, because now we have a brand new communication item. He persuades Hugh Baker Jr. to set up the telegraph system so that he could play chess with his men and then men friends. And then when the telephone came in, he told him you can change it and you can talk to your friends with the telephone on the same telegraph lines. By doing that, he set up the very first telephone exchange or system in Hamilton. Well, Baker goes on to set up the Bell Telephone Company, and Black becomes the partner of Baker in the telephone company. So what we have here is the unsung hero of communications of the Bell Telephone Company, because this was the man that was with Bell who had the invention. This is the man that brought it to Baker, and Baker, the businessman, made it into a company. So this is the IT man in the middle, creating the experimental telephone that we in all of our lives are now slaves to. This is the man that is unsung, and we are thankful for him now.